I think of finance like a foreign language. And it is a foreign language that I happen to be relatively fluent in. I think a lot of business owners mistake this idea that I have to quote unquote know my numbers with I have to be fluent in finance. And that is not true.
No.
You just need the couple of key phrases to be able to get around town, see the sights you want to see, eat a good meal, and get a good night's sleep. You don't, I like to say, you don't have to learn how to conjugate the pluperfect subjunctive, right? That's what
No,
I'm for.
that's right.
So there is a middle ground there that's very accessible.
Yeah. Yeah. And to me, finance is all onomatopoeia. I just right over my head. How many employees do you have working for you now?
We just hired our 15th.
Wow. Good
Wow.
job. Good job. So things are going well for you. So if I was to bump into any one of your employees and ask them what kind of leader you are, what would they tell me? What kind of leader?
Ooh, what a fun question. Leader. I would say they all really like me as a person. I think my leadership skills are a little squishy. Okay. And it's one of the reasons that we made some of the hires that we made. We finally hired middle management. We hired a chief of staff and we hired a business development person because I'm really great at coming up with the ideas and I'm really great at making sure things get done, but I'm not good at actually sitting with people and drawing the best out of them. Right. I'm a task-focused person, not a people-focused person.
Okay.
And it just became more and more apparent that we needed someone to be essentially a den mother for us, to like make sure we all had our naps and milk and cookies and we're being nice, because we, task-focused people, and we try to work against this, but I think this is excruciatingly common in the financial world. We are very succinct, and we're very direct, and we're very outcome oriented. Okay. So when working with a population like the one I like to work with, creatives, that often feels really bad. And they tend to love us because we do take the time to explain in plain English. Nice. And help empower them and help teach them, like learning to drive a car. You just got to practice. It might feel scary, but it's really not. But I just saw the opportunity for more of that to be, again, of service to us and our clients. So I think that I'm a fair leader, both in terms of quality and, being a fair person. I hire people who know what they're doing so that they don't really need a lot from me. We hire the best and we keep them. Our very first employee is still with us.
Nice.